Greetings children, this video lesson is for all CBSE classes. What we are going to learn from this video lesson is the imperative mood of verbs. The detailed study of imperative mood that will help you to write accurate English for your academic writings. Let us check what are these imperative modes of English verbs. Look at here. The imperative mode is a verb form that gives a command. So imperative mode is nothing but a verb form and it is used for commanding. So simple way to understand an imperative mode is a verb form that we use to give commands, orders, suggestions, instructions, etc. Look at one sentence. Shut the window, Rahel. Here this verb shut is used in the imperative mode. So this verb is in the imperative mode. Shut the window. Look at the second sentence. Rahel shuts the window. Here the verb shuts is not the imperative mode. It is not in the imperative mode. It is in the indicative mode. The other mode of the verb is subjunctive. These two modes of the verb we will study in the coming video lessons, subjunctive mode and indicative mode. Indicative mode here means stating something. Here Rahel is doing the act of shutting the window. So that is the indicative mode of the verb. So let us move on with this imperative mode of a verb. The imperative mode to command. Commands can include orders, request, advice, instructions, warnings, etc. This is simply we call through the word command. Imperative mode of a verb is used to command. Command included our orders, requests, suggestions, advice, instructions, warnings, etc. An imperative is always in base form. Remember it. An imperative verb is always in its base form. Base form means in root verb form. Usually don't have a subject. Usually imperative verb don't have any subject before it. Let us check two examples. Mask on while you move on. This mask on is used as an imperative verb. Mask on while you move on. Shut down the door. Here shut down is used as an imperative sense. Now let us check the uses of imperative mode verbs. First, to give an order. Example, go and purchase it. This is in the form of an order. Go and purchase it. Other order like shut up, get out of the house. All these are orders. So for giving orders, we use this imperative mode of verbs. Second use is giving instructions Look at the common instructions that we hear every day in our classrooms or from our question papers. Read chapter 5 and answer the questions there. So here, read and answer, two verb forms. Two verbs are used here. Two imperative verbs are used, read and answer. So giving instructions, we can use the imperative form. Go straight and turn left. That is an instruction. So giving instructions, we can use this imperative verb. Next, third use, to encourage someone. If you want to encourage somebody, you can use the imperative form of the verb. For example, try again, don't quit, don't give up. All these are examples for imperative mode of verb. All these are to encourage some people. Now let us move to the next use, to suggest something or give advice. For suggestions and advice, we use this imperative mode. Look at one sentence here. It's going to rain. Take your umbrella. So it's a suggestion. Take your umbrella with you because it is going to rain. Take your umbrella. Next, sing please, you can. There is also a kind of suggestion, a kind of appeal to somebody for singing. Sing please, you can. Next use is to offer something. For example, have a cup of coffee, take the money. For example, if you are leaving your house to reside in a hostel and your father or mother offering you that take the money or go with them, that's an offer. You can go with them. So go with them. That is the imperative mode of the verb. Now let us check other uses. To express wishes for someone's welfare. We are wishing for somebody's welfare. Take the example. Pray for your success. That's a kind of wish. Praying for somebody's success. We can simply say this in the way, pray for your success. Then enjoy your day. That's also a wish. If somebody want to go out for a film or a tour or a beautiful scene to see, we can say them, we can wish them, enjoy your day. Play well today. If somebody wants to go for a game, you can wish them, play well today. Get well soon. If you visit a person who is lying with sick, you can wish them, get well soon. These are imperative verbs. Now let us check other form of imperative. Do plus imperative. Do plus imperative means polite or formal form of using imperative. When we use do plus that base form of the verb, it becomes more polite and more formal. For example, you have a very important guest in your house and you don't simply ask, have a cup of coffee. You can ask, do you have a cup of coffee? Do have. You need not ask, do you have a cup of coffee? Do you have a cup of coffee? That is more polite and formal. Do you have a cup of coffee? Another, good morning. Do sit down. Instead of saying sit down, if you say do sit down. Do sit down here means more formal and more polite. You are dealing with a very high class of people in front of you. So you can simply say that do sit down. That is the formal way. Another, do write me if you have any doubt, or do comment me if you have any doubt just in the comment section. That is the way of polite way of saying something. Do write me, do comment me, do call me if you have any doubt. Now, let plus me plus imperative, giving instructions to oneself. This is used to giving instruction to oneself. Look at this. Let me see. What do I need to buy? For example, you visit a cloth shop and you never want to go which section of that shop. The salesman approaches you and asks you, what do you want? Then you may say him, let me see. What do I need to buy? So let me see here means you are suggesting, you are instructing yourself to take a decision. And what time is the meeting tomorrow? So somebody asks you this question, what time is the meeting tomorrow? Then I'm not sure. Let me think. Here, let me think. Let plus me plus imperative form. Let me think. That is an instruction you are giving to yourself. Let me think about it. I am not sure about it. What time is the meeting tomorrow? So in such circumstances, we can use this let me plus imperative form or imperative mode of verb. Now let us move on to the next slide. Let's plus imperative. Let's means let us. Let us. Its contrastive form is let's. Let's plus imperative to suggest that we do something. For example, let's start today's lesson. Let's start today's lesson. This is a suggestion that we do to ourselves. Another example, let's move to mess. Let us move to mess. These are suggestions using the imperative mode of verb. Next video will be on indicative and subjunctive modes of verbs. For that, you have to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. If you like the video, share it with your friends. Don't forget to thumbs up. Have a nice day and thank you for watching till the end.